I mean, it's really weird to me that these people that constantly claim to be against gays, be that homosexuality is a sin, that they want to talk about genitalia so much, boxers' genitalias, golfers' genitalias, apparently Obama's genitalia, and whoever was schlonging Harvey Weinstein. I'm not sure whose genitalia that was. Donald Trump seriously just keeps getting weirder and weirder. But the things that he's talking about nowadays are kind of off the hook. Apparently, recently, Donald Trump has taken a liking to talking about other people's genitals. But this isn't, to be honest, something that's new. So let's take a look at this video real quick. I want you guys to see this. It's a video of Donald Trump at his campaign rally when he was running against Hillary Clinton 8 years ago, when he wanted to talk about Hillary Clinton, Obama, and some schlong.
Everything that's been involved in Hillary has been losses. You take a look. Even a race to Obama. She was going to beat Obama. I don't know who'd be worse. I don't know. How does it get worse? But she was going to beat. She was favored to win. And she got schlonged. She lost. I mean, she lost.
This, of course, is not the last time that Donald Trump had schlong on his mind. In fact, just recently, Donald Trump, with a very, very low energy compared to the last time that we heard him talk about schlong, very low energy on this. In fact, in this video that we're about to watch, I believe he asked Diane Bongino to cut the interview short and did not understand that he was on a live stream and said, go ahead and cut that out after you edit. But all that aside, it must have been all the schlong talk that tired him out, because he's got some real low energy in this interview compared to his last interview. Maybe he needs some pills to help him, get that energy up.
But Democrats don't have to be honest. They really don't have to be honest, because they will never be accused of anything. It's interesting. I was so amazed that Harvey Weinstein got schlonged. He got hit as hard as you can get hit, because he was sort of the king of the woke, right?
Okay, so it's the schlonger talking about a schlonger getting schlonged, if I understand the terminology correctly. But let's just be honest. Donald Trump, obviously, got some schlong on the mind, because it gets even weirder. It gets even weirder. The Daily Beast has now written an article, and the title of this article, Arnold Palmer was appalled by crude Trump who praised the late golfer's genitals. That is not a headline I thought I would ever read in my life. Anyways, it goes on to say, the late golf icon Arnold Palmer was appalled by former President Donald Trump, who weirdly started boasting about Palmer's genitals at a campaign rally Saturday. Now, just to be 100%, Arnold Palmer is dead. So luckily, he didn't have to hear Donald Trump start talking about his genitals in front of a large crowd of people. But, I mean, maybe he did. Maybe this goes back further than I thought. Maybe this is something that people just do on the East Coast. Maybe schlonging is just, an afternoon delight. It goes on to say, a senior advisor for Trump's campaign told reporters before his rally in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, that the event would kick off his closing argument to voters as the election nears. Instead, Trump opened his remarks by talking about Latrobe-born Palmer's penis. And the great thing about the day and age that we live in is there's video of this. So let's check that out.
Is good. And I didn't want to do that. I said, when I come here, I'm going to tell him the real story of Arnold. But Arnold Palmer was all man. And I say that in all due respect to women, and I love women. But this guy...
Donald Trump just, he prefaced him talking about a dude's schlong with, I love women, no homo. And I want to point out something right now. There is literally a child standing behind Donald Trump with a rubber ducky that looks like it's a Donald Trump rubber ducky. Yeah, totally family-friendly story, Donald. No big deal. Let's talk about the schlong in front of the kids. They're great for the traditional family. Not to mention, all those dudes behind him look like they may be the same dude. Same goatee, same sunglasses, same hard hats, same Trump stickers. He's definitely got a type.
This is a guy that was all man. His man was strong and tough, and I refuse to say it, but when he took showers with the other pros, they came out of there, they said, oh my God, that's unbelievable. I had to say it.
He said, I refuse to say it. And then he said it. What is going on, guys? What is going on with Donald Trump right now? Is he losing it? Is it over? Is this dude about to be talking about schlong after being elected to be president? Are we going to get schlong updates from the White House? Are we going to hear about the size of Mark Milley's genitalia? Are we going to hear anything about Steve Bannon's genitalia? Please, God, no, not that. Anyways, the story goes on to say, Arnold, who died in 2016, would almost certainly have been insulted by Trump's latest crass locker room talk, if his family is to be believed. His daughter told the Sporting News in 2018, mind you, this was before all of this being said, before her dad's story about his showering and the dudes he showered with came out. His daughter told the Sporting News in 2018 that the golf legend, a conservative who was friendly with Dwight D. Eisenhower, was so incensed by what he saw as Trump's lack of civility that he made noises of disgust when Trump appeared on the television. She said, my dad and I were at home in Latrobe. He died in September 2016, so this was before the election. The television was on, Trump was talking, and my dad made a sound of disgust like uck or ugh. Like he couldn't believe the arrogance and crudeness of this man who was the nominee of the political party that he believed in. Then he said, he's not as smart as we thought he was, and walked out of the room. What would my dad think of Donald Trump today? I think he'd cringe. And I think that says a lot, because I believe that the majority of the conservative party feels the same way. They're just scared. They're afraid that if they don't suck up to Donald Trump and his schlong stories, then they won't get to participate in the gravy train known as the Trump grift. But you guys tell me what you guys think. I mean, it's really weird to me that these people that constantly claim to be against gays, be that homosexuality is a sin, that they want to talk about genitalia so much, boxers' genitalias, golfers' genitalias, apparently Obama's genitalia, and whoever was schlonging Harvey Weinstein. I'm not sure whose genitalia that was. But you guys let me know. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I love you. And I'll see you next time.